right foot first. No, left foot. Right foot, left foot first. Left foot first.
Right turn at the end of the road. Left turn ahead. Please make a legal U-turn if possible.
Oh, sure, I can laugh about it now. But growing up with dyslexia, before dyslexia even had a name, meant feeling a lot of shame. So I'd go into hiding. I got really good at hiding from a lot. But when I would dance, all that disappeared. And for that moment, I didn't have to hide. When I danced, I was free. With all the hell I was living in, when I was dancing, I felt like I could breathe again. I grew up on a farm, one of 8 children. It was not a happy childhood. When I was 12, our house burnt down. And we were forced to live in a monastery. Funny, but that's where I learned to French kiss. But even with no home, dancing still always made me feel happy. We lost everything in that fire. That seemed to mark the beginning of a long history of losing stuff, losing myself. With each loss, I learned to go a little deeper into hiding. God, I was always so ashamed. I lost the use of my hands and my ability to make a living. And I had an 8-year-old son I had no way to take care of. And depression had swallowed me whole. I could cope with the abuses, their addictions, and my dyslexia. There came a point when I couldn't hide anymore. And then it happened.
People try to tell me who I'm supposed to be. But now I know the truth, and that truth has set me free.
A friend of mine said, "Dee, why don't you teach line dancing?" And I went, "There's no way I can. I don't know my left from my right. I'm dyslexic, remember? There's no way I could teach dancing." And she said, "Just go to the library and get a tape and learn how to do it." And that's what I did. And every day I would just left, right. I'd do it out in my pool. I did it everywhere I could do it.
I'm whole and I'm complete, and I know what I'm worth.
Dee and I have been friends for a very long time now. And I know that she has been through so much in her personal life with bad relationships and with her own family.
She just kept persevering. She kept at it, learning how to teach dance till she could do it in her sleep. She'd teach at homeless shelters, reform school, senior centers, trailer parks, anywhere she could, barely making enough money to pay for the gas to get there. With a young son to support, she was hanging on by a shoestring, barely scraping by with a past that she was really struggling to leave behind her. And then she lost a sister from years of drug and alcohol abuse. And then her other sister was diagnosed with brain cancer right after that. But she refused to give up.
Yeah, there were times when I just wanted to throw in the towel. I had bills stacking up I couldn't pay. I wondered sometimes how I was going to make it through to the next day. I remember one day feeling really discouraged. But I drove by a woman's house who had been one of my students, and I started thinking about her. She said she was just done. She couldn't do it anymore. She wanted to end her life. A friend of hers talked her into coming to one of my classes. She ended up being a really great dancer and meeting a wonderful man at my class. Now she's happily married, successful, and loving life. I thought about her and about another student with Parkinson's disease who got herself dancing with me in my class. And she was just so excited to be able to dance and something that she could do to make her feel good. And another student who was a Mennonite and had never danced, and she just blossomed on the dance floor. And then there's my student Connie.
I started dancing with Dee after I lost my loved one of 40 years, and a month later I broke my hip and all of my radius, and when I recovered, I couldn't wait to get to her classes. I also was diagnosed with cancer not too long after, and I was given 3 weeks to 6 months to live, and I said, that's not for me, I've got to get back and dance with Dee, and that's what I did.
Then I realized people's lives were changing. Women with cancer were showing up at my class instead of isolating and staying depressed. That's when I knew there was no turning back. It was time to come out of hiding. For good.
She has just gone on and been a pillar of strength and joy for everybody else around her. She's just such an amazing role model and just a wonderful, wonderful friend.
After you're married for 30 years and your husband wasn't paying attention to you, you think, oh, you know.
But then, remember the breast cancer.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, what? What were you saying? Oh, about breast cancer, yeah.
Yeah, and every time she would come, she came, and one time she had 12 catheters through her, and she still came to
Gonna
class.
be the first on the dance floor, the first to raise my hand, the first to state my opinion, the first to take a stand.
When I go and I dance and I see Dee and her joy, everything else just goes away, even if it's only for that hour or two. It's good for my body, it's good for my soul, and I just love being with her.
I had a bone density test with my doctor, and he told me that he was seeing some osteoporosis. So I came back and danced about another year, and he gave me another test, and he said, it's gone. He said, I have to credit the dancing.
So after a motor vehicle accident, I was pretty incapacitated for about 7 years, and serendipitously came across Dee's line dancing class. Everything else I tried for rehabilitation had failed. I still have problems with my right foot, and my right hand has some permanent numbness, but I can dance.
A big, bright, brilliant beam of radiant light shine.
I have struggled with anxiety, depression, and food allergies. And one day I ran into Dee, and she was dancing, and I fell in love with it ever since. And she has brought me back to life.
That was something that made a big difference in my life, that I could dance, and that so many things had been taken from me when my femur was removed, that this was something that was given back to me. It was such a big gift. I really didn't think that I would really ever be doing anything physical such as dancing ever again. I love line dancing. I love Dee. She's like family to me. I come to dancing every week.
Dancing just sets a part of my soul free. I started finally being honest about who I was, and I was not ashamed of me anymore. When I see how others experience the same kind of liberation and healing through dance, the joy just keeps right on spreading. That's what I do.
My mind keeps coming up with reasons how I can't do nothing right. Keeps listen, keeps score till I can't take it anymore. When I think it's done, wait, there's more. I'm not gonna take it, this ends today. I found the answer, and all I gotta say is just stop it. I tell myself, just stop it. 3 little words that I can say, just stop it, stop it. lost the right to sing the blues. Play the blues.